Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for December the 21st through to the 27th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you for all the support that you give me each and every day, truly. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to the energy of the week. Let's get to your cards, and we start with the Ace of Wands. So, new beginnings in your thought patterns, really. New beginnings about how to bring balance into your life. New thoughts coming in on how to really secure yourself, to feel balanced, to feel at harmony with your path forward. So this brings in strength, this brings in determination, this brings in organization, this brings in new ideas, thinking outside the box, realizing there is no box. And you may actually see a whole new path forward for yourself, one that you hadn't imagined before, or a new adventure, a new way to step out into the world, one that you never really thought of or conceived of before. You might just come across that because we have the fog there, and the fog really doesn't play a part usually when I see this card, but it is today. And the fog is kind of like these hidden things that might have been in front of you all this time and you just never realized it before. That there was a different path to walk, that there could be a new adventure lay before your feet. And so don't worry so much about the small details. Worry about the big picture this week. Think big. Think beautiful. Think grand. And it's going to give you thoughts that not only creates beautiful paths in front of you, but it's going to create a balance in your life. A feeling of like you're in the right place at the right time. That everything that you've walked through in the past was there for a reason. And now you can leap forward. And in fact, in the Knight of Wands is exactly that. You've hit the fork in the road on your path. Now, part of this card is, first of all, you need to look backwards. You need to look backwards, and you know what? Don't downplay it. You've been through struggles, hardships, chaos, tears, sorrows, disappointments, and you've made it to now. You've made it to this point in time. So give yourself a hug. Embrace yourself for the courage and the strength and the vitality that you've shown on your path in order to get to this point in time. Because along that whole path, you gained wisdom. You gained knowledge. You gained an understanding that could not have been taught to you in any other way than the way it was presented to you. So be thankful for each one of those experiences, no matter how much it rocked your world at the time. Be thankful because it's putting you on a beautiful path, and that's the second part of this card. Before you mount that horse, before you ride into your sunrise of tomorrow, you want to ask for protection. Don't forget to do that. You need to ask for that straight path, for answers to come when you ask questions, for you to know the way forward, for the path to be straight and true, that your guides, your angels, God, the universe surrounds you and protects you. And we have the Ten of Cups. So this is your happily ever after, and definitely that is what you are looking towards this week, your happily ever after, creating it, creating the abundance, creating the happiness, creating the joy that is already laid out for you. All you need to do is work towards it. We have the Five of Swords. So I think you're going to call on some people. I think this is a week where you're calling a spade a spade. And if somebody is negative in your life, you are going to call them out on it. You're not going to allow them to rain on your parade, so to speak. You're not going to let them pull you under this week. You're going to look for positive. You're going to look for happy. You're going to look for people that are like-minded, that you can celebrate with, that you can be happy with, that you can feel free and liberated with. So if there's this negative person in your life, you know, you might want to meditate, you might want to pray, you might want to have some quiet time, knowing the conversation that is coming up. Because I don't think you're going to allow it this week in your life. If it's not pushing you towards a positive goal, then I think you'll turn them off, or you'll put blinders on that relationship, or you'll separate from them in some way. You won't stand for it, though. You won't allow it to be. Not this week. And then we have the Ace of Cups, so 2 aces. So new paths forward. Now this is passions, dreams, embracing your passions and your dreams. This could be new love. Definitely new love. Or if you are in a committed relationship, this is the love being reborn or reignited. You remember the reason why you're with that person. You understand the beauty they bring into your life. Or maybe they are understanding that the beauty that you bring into their life. This could be a new relationship. This could be your passions, your dreams. Embracing them. Stepping into new pathways, new opportunities. This is also about giving and receiving. And when you give, you need to make sure that there's a balance there. That you are not just giving and being depleted of your time or your energy or your resources or your love, but that it comes back to you. And I think giving is very important when this card shows up. And it's, you know what, this is like third reading now where it's come up with the 6 of Pentacles, which is all about the give and take in relationships. So if anything, you are looking for balance in relationships, that there has to be a give and take, that it can't be one-sided, that you can't be giving all the time and not receiving anything. And I think you're going to be looking at certain relationships and certain relationships that are like that and wondering if there is value and how much value and what value they bring into your life. We have the Page of Pentacles, which goes beautifully with this whole reading. And this is more of the weekend and going into next week because it is the last card. But with the Page of Pentacles, you are holding that Pentacles like it is the crystal ball. You are looking into your future. And there is the fog again, the mist. So it's not going to allow us to see those little steps forward, but we will be able to imagine the big picture and see it in all of its glory. Understand how spectacular it's going to be, how glorious it's going to be. This is where, and you know it's going to take courage, and you know it's going to take absolute new beginnings in order to step onto some of these paths. So imagine it, embrace it, and get ready to step into some very beautiful paths to walk on tomorrow. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.